So, you ready to get behind the wheel of the new 2024 Toyota Rav4? Well, here's 10 things you must know before buying. Number 1. Engine options. Need a reliable daily driver that won't break the bank? Look no further than the standard gas engine, which is a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder packing 203 horsepower. Plus, with an available 8-speed automatic transmission and your choice of front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, it's ready for anything life throws your way. But if you want to ditch the pump without sacrificing performance, the hybrid models are perfect for you because this system combines a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder engine with 2 electric motors for a surprising 219 horsepower. Not only will you be saving the planet with an impressive fuel economy, but you'll leave gas guzzlers in the dust with a 0 to 60 mile/hour time of 7.3 seconds. Plus, all the Rav4 hybrid trims come standard with all-wheel drive for confident handling on any terrain. But let's not forget that all the Rav4 Prime trims boast standard all-wheel drive too and unleash a beastly 302 horsepower. Number 2. Fuel economy. For everyday commutes and errands, the gasoline engine delivers a solid 29 miles per gallon combined, keeping your wallet happy without sacrificing performance. But if you're an eco-conscious explorer, the Rav4 Hybrid is your fuel-efficient dream machine. It boasts a whopping 41 miles per gallon combined, letting you rack up the miles without breaking the bank at the pump. That's serious savings for more epic road trips and unforgettable experiences. If you go for the Rav4 Prime, you're looking at an EPA-estimated all-electric range of 42 miles, and even after the battery's depleted, the Rav4 Prime seamlessly switches to hybrid mode, still delivering an impressive estimated 38 miles per gallon combined fuel economy. But that is not the only important thing. Number 3. Exterior design. The 2024 Rav4 isn't just another boring SUV. It's got a rugged look that's undeniably stylish. Whether you're cruising city streets or blazing off-road trails, the Rav4 oozes confidence. And you can see that at first glance. A commanding grille takes center stage, flanked by sharp LED headlights that scream modern and sophisticated. Standard LED lighting throughout adds a touch of class and lets you see crystal clear at night. Plus, some trims offer a two-tone color scheme with a contrasting black roof. But the Rav4 is an all-show and no-go. This thing is built tough, ready to handle anything you throw at it. Most trims come with standard underbody protection for peace of mind on those bumpy roads. When it comes to wheels, you've got options galore to find your perfect fit. Sizes range from 17 inches to 19 inches, letting you choose between a sporty stance or a more rugged look. That is why the 2024 Rav4's exterior design isn't just about looks, it's a testament to its versatility. This stylish SUV is your adventure buddy, ready for anything on or off the road. It's the perfect combo of practicality and performance, but let's talk about that a bit more. Number 4. Convenience and functionality. Every Rav4 rolls off the lot ready to conquer the road with one of the latest safety suites included at no extra charge. That's right, we're talking advanced tech like automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, and all the necessities. But it doesn't stop there. Toyota doesn't mess around when it comes to safety, so you'll also find all the essentials like an anti-lock braking system, traction control, and a backup camera standard on every Rav4. Think of it as a fortress on wheels, a combination of rock-solid build quality and a comprehensive suite of safety features that earn the Rav4 a perfect 5-star overall safety rating for the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the coveted top safety pick designation from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. So whether you're a seasoned adventurer or just tipping your toes into the world of SUVs, the Rav4 gives you the confidence to hit the road running and with peace of mind. But that is not the only thing that the Rav4 does well. Number 5. Ride quality. We're talking family-friendly comfort that takes on anything you throw at it. From highway stretches to city potholes, reviewers can't rave enough about the Rav4 suspension for soaking up every bump like a champ. Imagine cruising through rush hour without feeling every last jolt. That's the Rav4's magic. Sure, some SUVs prioritize handling that'll make your inner race car driver scream with joy. But the Rav4 isn't about the white-knuckle grip around corners. It's about confidence on the road, a feeling that you're in control and things are smooth sailing. And for those considering the hybrid version, get ready for an even silkier ride. The electric motor's instant torque is amazing, especially when you're stuck in stop-go traffic. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a few issues that you might want to keep on your radar. Bigger wheels, which often come with higher trims, can trade a touch of that plushness for a slightly firmer feel. And hey, those things come in very handy if you want to go off-road. But we should talk about that in detail, so let's. Number 6. Off-road capability. Surprisingly, this family-friendly SUV can go off the beaten track, especially the TRD Pro. That is because of the TRD tuned suspension system. It's like having a rally champ as your co-pilot, keeping you in control and hugging the curves, no matter how bumpy the trail gets. Plus, with the enhanced rebound control and those tricked-out springs, you'll feel comfortable even when things get a little wild. But that is not all. The RAV4's got over 8 inches of ground clearance. That's more than enough to clear most obstacles you might encounter. And if things get slippery, don't sweat it. The dynamic torque vectoring all-wheel drive automatically sends power where it needs to go to keep you planted. Plus, the RAV4 comes with a multi-terrain select system. And let's not forget the all-terrain tires on the TRD off-road trim. These bad boys give you a serious grip, so you can explore with confidence. And I'm not saying that you can conquer mountains, but for light off-roading and exploring the great outdoors, it's the perfect companion. But let's talk about something else. Number 7. Interior design. While Toyota's staying tight-lipped about a complete overhaul, the 2024 RAV4 might be jumping into the game with a seriously supersized touchscreen infotainment system. We're talking increased functionality and a super modern feel for the command center of your ride. Plus, some insiders are buzzing about higher trims getting a digital gauge cluster instead of the usual analog setup. Imagine customizing your display and having all the information you need right at your fingertips. Pretty sweet, right? But it's not all about bells and whistles. The RAV4's interior has always been focused on functionality and user-friendliness, and that's not changing. The controls are easy to find and use, and the spacious interior offers tons of room for your whole crew, with enough headroom and legroom to make even the tallest passengers happy. And whether you're rolling with the standard cloth seats or upgrading to the luxurious soft tech on higher trims, comfort is always a priority. Plus, if you live in a climate that requires braving the cold, higher trims might offer heated seats and a steering wheel to keep you toasty on the road. And you can forget about feeling cramped in the back seat. This crossover SUV boasts a seriously spacious cabin that's a guaranteed crowd pleaser, because passengers will be raving about the ample headroom, legroom, and especially the shoulder room. A whopping 57.8 inches up front, which is practically unheard of in this class. The layout is super ergonomic, so everything you need is right at your fingertips. Plus, if you spring for the higher trims, you'll be treated to comfy, supported leatherette upholstery that takes the interior to the next level. But the spaciousness doesn't stop there. The rear seats offer tons of legroom, putting even the Subaru Crosstrek Hybrid to shame. But that is not the only way the RAV4 is beating the competition. Number 8. Reliability. The all-new 2024 RAV4 is like your favorite pair of jeans. Comfortable, familiar, but with a fresh update. Sure, there aren't any reliability scores out for this new model year yet, but Toyota's reputation for building rock-solid rides is at stake here. They consistently top the charts in J.D. Power's studies, and the RAV4 itself has always been a champion for worry-free miles, and the 2024 looks to be no exception. Think of it this way, the 2024 RAV4 probably shares a lot of its DNA with the 2023 model. So, what did the 2023 model get? Well, J.D. Power gave it a solid 76 out of 100 for quality and reliability. Not a superstar, but a very dependable daily car. Now, as always, you can take the careful route and wait for all the details to come. But now, let's move on to something we clearly know. Number 9. Towing capacity and cargo. The towing capacity varies depending on which trim you choose. For the thrill seekers out there, the Adventurer and TRD Off-Road trims boast a whopping 3,500 pounds of towing capacity, thanks to their standard all-wheel drive and a heart-pumping engine that begs to be unleashed. But even the other trims hold their own, offering a very respectable 1,500 pound towing capacity. That is really impressive. But let's not forget about the cargo convenience. Depending on the trim you pick, you might snag features like a cargo net, organizer, and even a power liftgate. Basically, everything you need to become a packing pro. And with a whopping 37.6 cubic feet of cargo capacity, this SUV blows the competition out of the water. But let's address the elephant in the room. Number 10. Price. Whether you're a penny-pinching commuter or a weekend warrior, Toyota wants to satisfy you with a competitive price. It starts at a budget-friendly $28,675 for the fuel-sipping LE model and goes all the way up to a luxurious Prime XSE plug-in hybrid that'll turn heads for under $48,000. That might be a bit too much, but the question is, what else can you get? Well, you can always go with its rival, the CR-V, but the RAV4 hybrid laughs at gas station prices with a whopping 41 mpg combined. That's way better than the base model CR-V's meager 30 mpg. Do the math. At $3.50 a gallon and 15,000 miles a year, the RAV4 Hybrid could put over $1,000 back in your pocket. But you might not only want fuel economy. What about those who crave off-road life? In that case, Subaru throws all-wheel drive in as standard equipment on every Forester trim, which might seem tempting if you live where bad weather is the norm. But hold on a sec, don't underestimate the RAV4 TRD Off-Road. It packs a more advanced all-wheel drive system and a whole arsenal of off-road features that'll conquer anything Mother Nature throws your way. But that is if you're willing to pay the extra money for the premium trim. But now, let's say you're a driver who lives for that sporty feel. The Mazda CX-5 might be whispering your name with its sharp handling. But hey, the RAV4 isn't here to play. Follow the leader. There's a reason it's a top seller. It offers a well-rounded package that won't leave you wanting. Look, the RAV4 is simply the top car you can get for your money, but that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.